We interrupt this program with a very important news flash.
Why does he get to be on the news? I should be doing the job. Remember? It is me who deserves it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, keep your mouth shut.
No. I want to be the hero of Christ. I want to be like ShockofGod. I would like to be the one riding the motorcycle. I would want to be the
biker mice from Mars. At long last, the trolls of terror have managed to teach one of the titans of the world of creationists a very relevant lesson of life. Mr. Saundersacts2618, a member, former member, of the Alliance of Christ, has been a very naughty boy on the YouTube. This dangerous fundamental Christian has been bullying people on the internet for quite some time, and left many of his victims behind in the mode of being emotionally crushed. I am not making this up, for if I need to prove any of this, I can, and so can a lot of victims with pieces of inbox messages, channel comments, and much more. Saunders had a specific interest in teasing pagans, wiccans, and sometimes even gay people. However, what Saunders didn't want to realize was that all these people are falling under the protection of YouTube's terms of service, aiming for minority groups as sexual orientation and even religion, which includes wiccans and paganism as well. It came to my attention that there were individuals gathering and talking about Saunders all the time, and it has captured my interest in a way that made me decide to investigate the matter myself. Then I stumbled upon a channel whose owner calls herself Really Hot Witch. I have been reading a lot of comments there, and what made me very suspicious was the fact that most of these people were talking about Saunders. The name Saundersacts2618 appeared quite the amount of times, and not in a good way if you would ask me. So I began to seek for Saunders comments on their channels, and I happened to stumble upon the most upsetting hate speech I have ever seen from a fundamental Christian. Now we all know our beloved Crazy 316. God, Guns, God's Glory 4G, the Minister 7, Frank's Voice, and ShockofGod, but this Saunders monkey really knows how to appear as a monster in the eyes of many. I must admit for now, I haven't saved the comments in a screenshot, but I am quite sure that despite the suspension of his channel, the comments are still on their channels. I'd like for those who were attacked by this teasing devil to send me a private message in case you think Saunders' message on your channel was the drop for your boiling point. The more messages we get, the more we can prove that the Alliance of Christ channel with its members are supporting a very aggressive and hateful ministry. A ministry that promotes hate speech on YouTube in a way that seems very innocent, but isn't. I am quite certain that there are many who are at this point being very sick of them, and want this so-called spiritual warfare to end once and for all. If you are this type of person, I suggest you click on subscribe. That would be my channel, that is. Our channel. The saints call us demons, but I trust that with your powers of observation, you can see that we're not the type of demons you would label as absolute evil, now would you? If that is the case, feel free to join. Now, with this message being spread into the mass, I'd like to call out for support. I'd also like to congratulate one of the members of the Trolls of Terror, who has managed to put a stop to Saundersacts2618. Now, I'm not the kind of person who would instantly expose this glorious veteran general by showing his username and avatar straight away. But let's build up his appearance slowly. In the name of Alliance of Demons, I offer you to walk with me in hell. Welcome to hell, my fellow demons. In this alternate netherworld, I'd like you to meet one of our finest overlords who have been with us for quite some time. Although I am the freshest recruit of the Trolls of Terror, I do recognize the veterans, and I do show my respect to them without being told to. Walk with me in hell. My fellow demons, the Trolls of Terror is not a group to mess with, but at the same time, we are not the type you should take for granted either. This is because we are not the average wannabe keyboard warriors on your precious YouTube website. Oh no, we certainly are much better than that. So in the name of our veterans, I'd like to clear this image you have on the Trolls of Terror, for I am quite sure many have a distorted view on us. From personal experience, I can tell that the Trolls of Terror are people like you, me, and any normal person you can meet when you talk to one in your neighborhood. Many people have made their guesses and ended up telling us that we are 14-year-old kids who are bored in front of their computer and have no life. Guess what? They are half right. We have no life. But we do have videos. We do have accounts that we do not always use every day. Some of us are inactive for days and even weeks. But in order to give you a clearer view on the big picture, I'd like you to meet people like Arch Thanatos. Walk with me in hell 1. Walk with me in hell 2. Nessa 544. And I'm going to display a couple of members I have on my list. If it needs to be updated, I'd like to hear so. Would you like to know more about the real person behind the so-called troll account? You do? Well, that's about time. You see, these people are like you and me. You can have normal conversations with us. And you can even talk to them about atheism and theism, but as long as you don't bitch about gay people or how bad you think witchcraft is. Or any other minor issue that shouldn't be your complaint all day long. The real reason why Trolls of Terror exist, as far as I'm concerned, is because we terrorize the bullies on this website, and the protected minorities who cannot find the protection from YouTube can certainly find it in our world. For further explanation, you can leave a comment on Arch Thanatos' channel, in case you are interested, or you can go to the forum in which I shall put a link into the description box. So, are you interested in knowing who managed to defeat the enemy officer, who goes under the name of Saunders? Behold.